The Monad update for you guys. We're going to be diving into the Monad ecosystem, updating our gems in the Monad ecosystem in this video, right? And we're going to be doing a quick update on Monad as well to start the video off, like I've been doing with my format. I hope you guys appreciate the format, man. Truly appreciate the support. Like I said, guys, Monad looking fantastic here. Remember, our entry was at 185 cent, 18 cent, around that range, right? So now Monad is up decently from our entry, sitting at 0.028661 cent, just under $310 million in market cap, up 8% in the past 24 hours. Monad is up. Past week, Monad is up 27%, right? Past week, Monad is up 27%. That is fantastic, guys. And as you can see for the volume right here, 208 million volume. Nice volume. The volume is almost matching the market cap, right? So Monad is one of the only altcoins in the space that's getting decent volume to match its market cap. Great volume, to be honest. And is one of the only altcoins that is up in these market conditions that we have, especially starting off the 2026, the new year, right? I showed you guys in a previous video that Don Alt, which is one of the greatest traders that I've followed, right? He doesn't post shit coins, right? He does trade the coins when they're already big market cap. So like Pepe, after Pepe got past the billion market cap, it was more of like, yes, it's a meme coin still, sure, but it's above a billion market cap. So now it's not just a joke of the industry, right? You gotta be like, okay, I gotta give my respect to Pepe. He got the 10 billion market cap. So these are the only coins Don Alt trades, like coins that have solidified themselves, like XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, right? Just the ones that have solidified themselves, and his trade setups are fantastic. He's a leverage trader. I'm not, but his trade setups, he got like a 80%, 70 to 90% hit rate. And what did I show you guys in a previous tweet from him? In my previous video, he said that he thinks from what we're seeing in the price action for Monad, it will be one of the better performers of 2026. And that is all I need to hear, right? Cutting all these other altcoins that are weak and bleeding to Bitcoin, I am cutting them. I am buying Monad, okay? If your altcoin is weak, cut that coin. At least shave off 50% of your holdings in that altcoin that is weak against Bitcoin, and buy some Monad, right? But look for dips, obviously. I'm not saying the FOMO. Look for dips, okay? But yeah, because if we're going into 2026 and we're going to see the same of what we saw in 2025 last year, where it's just like one or two coins that actually go up, right? You got to make sure you're in a coin that's going up, in my opinion. Yeah, you might be like, oh man, but I don't want to sell my altcoin, whichever altcoin it is, I don't know. But you have a coin that's outperforming Bitcoin, get some exposure to it. You have to if you want to make money. It's not about being right, it's about making some money, man. And this is why I said, when we talk about like crypto Twitter, you see that sentiment. Crypto Twitter hated Monad. They said it was going to fail, it's going to be a ghost chain, etc. And then we see Ansem, one of the main components, right? Obviously there's the builders and the marketers as well, but Ansem was one of the top KOLs, key opinion leaders, that talked about Solana under 20 bucks when everybody said they hated it. Everyone said it was going to fail. Everyone said, it's over for Solana. He was one of the only KOLs that was like, yo, Solana is going to crush it and its ecosystem is going to crush it. And we saw what happened in 2023 to 2024. Solana crushed it. Millionaires were made, right? And obviously Ansem, millions and millions were made, and we saw the meme coins go to billions in market cap as well. He was one of the main main poster people, main marketers of Dog with Hat. And Dog with Hat went to 5 billion market cap from less than a million market cap, less than 100K, right? I don't know who's gonna be the Ansem of Monad. I could be the Ansem of Monad. I am African American. Ansem is African American, so I could be the Ansem of Monad. I'm just not gonna dox, right? But there's gonna be some eventually. But who's to say Ansem is not the Ansem of Monad? Ansem is the Ansem of Monad because he tweeted and he tweeted a bullish chart on it. So Ansem is the Ansem of Monad, right? So he's gonna run it up again. He already made millions. He's gonna run up even more millions. He's about to be Elon Musk rich with Monad next, right? So, again, I'm not gonna ignore these people that are much more successful than me, much better traders than I am. Not gonna ignore their thesis, their takes, and what they think, right? So like I said, 100,000, 50,000 to 100,000 Monad is the goal. Anything under 4 cent, you accumulate, man. Get the 50,000 to 100K as an average person. You get that locked in, and then you play around in the ecosystem, right? Because you might just buy the next dog with hat. You might just buy the next Pepe, the next, what was a big one? Bonk, right? You might just buy the next bonk, and it might be on Monad. So we're going to transition into Chog, right? Chog could be the bonk of Monad, right? It could be the pengu of Monad, right? Cute character, very cute character, nice branding. It's a hedgehog. We love the animal coins. I saw some hedgehog pet videos, right? And I'm like, yo, these things are so cute, like pet hedgehogs, right? I'm not going to show the video, but I see some pet hedgehogs. Hedgehogs are, getting more popular as pets. Who's to say Chog doesn't go to $1 billion market cap from here, right? It's at 2.6 million market cap right now in the Monad ecosystem. Again, like I said, $264 gets you 100,000 Chog, right? Nothing to break the bank, nothing to put you in debt, just a little, just a little bit of exposure. Because you never know, when Monad explodes, the ecosystem will more than likely do the same, and you might be buying the next bonk, right? And if Chog is the next bonk, Pepe with dog with hat, you buy 100,000 Chog right now, right? And it goes to billions, $1 to $3, $1 billion to $3 billion. Your 100,000 Chog becomes another $100,000, $300,000, right? It goes to 1 to 3 billion market cap. I think Chog is in the best position to get to that market cap, right? Because this is like the biggest meme on the chain. The biggest meme on the chain is at 2.6 million. I remember when Bonk came out, right? Bonk came out, it had a launch, it did an airdrop, bled out, and then eventually it bled out to like 10 mil. And then Solana went on its crazy parabolic run, and then Bonk followed. I'll show you the chart, guys. I don't want to make the videos too long. Let me see. I'm gonna be checking how long the video's been going on for before I, AVG popping up. But I'm gonna be checking how long the videos go on for. I don't want them to be too long because I'm making 6 of them every day, right? So yeah, Bonk, right, had its launch. It did a massive airdrop to the Solana community, and then it dropped all the way down from like 30, 40, 50 mil to 10 mil market cap. And then it went on to all the way up to 4 bill market cap, which is insane. So if you bought just $1,100 of Bonk at those lows, right, you would have, and you held for that entire move of Solana and Bonk, you would have made $400,000 from $1,100. That is insane. This is why we're in crypto. This is why we're here. So I think, the potential is there for Chog to pull that off as well. Even if it doesn't go to, I think it goes to $1 billion though. What would stop it? With Monad being successful, right? I think $1 billion is possible. Maybe it doesn't go to 4 billion, but even just $1 billion market cap or 500 million, right? Half of that, okay. 500 million, okay. I really can see that, man. So, right, like I said, $264 gets you 100,000 Chog, and it has a potential to get to 500 mil to $1 billion, if not, somewhere in that range. 500 mil, $1 billion, maybe 2 billion, maybe not 4 billion, because Solana, the madness with Solana was just so freaking fanatical. But Chog has many multiples ahead, at least in my opinion, many multiples, right? So they got great artwork. They have NFTs that they'll be releasing soon. They're getting in different liquidity pools with different decentralized exchanges on Monad, right? Capricorn Dex partnership. So now you get liquidity on Capricorn Dex, provide liquidity there. They're making memes. This is like the top IP on Monad. This is the top IP on Monad, right? A lot of people might kind of like be like, it's not meme enough for me. It's too like high quality. It's too brand like it's too like brand friendly. But you want brand friendly. You want high quality in a meme. That's what you want. That's why Bonk went to 4 billion, because it's high quality. Retail loves it, right? So yeah, Monad looking great. Chog, yeah, Bonk was looking great. It still looks good. Okay, well, Solana goes and goes, but yeah, Monad looking great. Chog looking great. As you can see, man, it was down to like it went to 1.6 million. Obviously, because Monad started to move up, it did as well. It went up like 2x, 100% move, right? So yeah, like I said, man, Monad feels like Solana in 2020 to 2021, and it's giving people that may have, missed these opportunities another opportunity. That's crypto, the land of opportunities, right? So as always, none of this is financial advice. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.